Oh my gosh. Okay. Welcome to the Last Man on Earth episode review or recap. I think this is episode 13, Fish in a Dish. Oh my gosh. The ending is just unbelievable. We'll talk about that when we get there. Oh, anyways, here's a rundown. So, first, let's recap. Oh my gosh. Okay. There was a recap. Okay. So, recap, and then Phil was playing tennis in a house again. Apparently, it was target tennis, where he was actually hitting statues and stuff. And for some reason, Carol decides to continue to call Phil Tandy, even though the other Phil is dead. So, aka Stacy. Hey, Stacy. Anyways, Carol wants him to master, jiggy, and it's because she found a male test to see if she's fertile or he's fertile or sterile or whatever. So Carol really wants a baby, and oh my gosh, her lingo sucks. Her lingo sucks. I still continue to say she sucks. She loves freaking English language, but when it comes to her talking, it's like ugh. It's like people who say yeppers. Yeah, I would so throw a water balloon at you, lady. Anyway, so he continues the tennis, and before he actually does it, and he damaged a Monet painting. Oh, that's just sad. So we got freaking Todd on the other hand. He is still covering the fact that he's with Gail, and Melissa actually was walking by, and she was asking. He was very nervous, of course, and she asked him, "Hey, you want to watch in quotations a movie?" Of course, you know what the movie means. Basically, the whole chill and Netflix, or Netflix and chill. So yeah, but it's without the Netflix. It's without the movie. The movie actually is, well, you guys understand what I'm talking about, right? So that's kind of funny. She's like, "Yeah, make sure you bring your weirdness to the bedroom," because he was acting quite weird, quite nervous because he's still trying to hide the thing that's happening. Well, anyways, we got Carol. Of course, she dislikes porn. She already mentioned that, and she destroyed it before, I think. And, well, she was actually collecting pictures of highly intelligent women, and she called it high intelligent girl, whatever. Oh, female empowerment, or some kind of crap like that. And of course, she drew, and she was actually telling the stories while he's actually turning the pages. We got a CEO, we got a judge. Eesh. We got a president who is a girl, and it turns out she's a lesbian. So, yeah. Ugh, my gosh. My gosh. No offense, girls, but still, my gosh. Anyways, Carol made a special area for him, and she had a painting in there, and she called it the Masturbatorium. Masturbatorium, or my gosh. And my gosh, the faces on the paintings. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Oh, freak. And then they made a messed up joke about Janet Reno. She doesn't know how to paint her good, so she looks horrible. Yeah, that's a good job on that. And there's another painting, which is very weird. Having babies and freaking Phil watering down and crap. It's like, ugh. And like Phil said, this room is a roller coaster ride. Meanwhile, Todd is trying to do something. He's trying to actually tell them. He's trying to actually get the courage to finally tell them what's going on. But, well, anyways, he goes to Gail, and Gail says she wants to go first, and she says that you are a lifesaver. And she got rid of her mannequin slash dummy, and, well, it's because of him. And technically, she said Todd is her new mannequin. Well, technically, she said Todd is her new dummy, but it seems kind of an insult if you say Todd is your new dummy, or anyone's your new dummy. Well, anyways, Todd was very hesitant to tell her, and well, guess what happened? The Monster Mash. And then Todd is trying to tell Melissa, but Melissa got him too, and yeah, so he got a double dip or whatever. So Carol and Phil is doing the test, and it turns out that Phil's gammies are not good. Oof. So after the commercial, it turns out that they tried three more tests, still nothing. Phil is defining or trying to figure out. He's trying to defend himself, but the tests actually are kind of old. But even if they are old, he's still trying to find ways to actually diss the test so he can say, "Yeah, I'm still fertile. I still actually can do this stuff and strut." And well, he wants Todd to do it. Yeah, so now we have Todd who has to do the test to check to see if the test is okay. And well, Todd is by the pool, and he's trying to basically get his mind straight so he's able to tell the girls what's going on. So Phil goes to Todd, and Todd is cool with it, but due to the two double sexy time, man, I swear if I had a camera, you guys would see me actually do some pump action. I'm sorry, but my gosh. It's sexual. It's sexual, so I get to do that gesture, anyways. So yeah, due to him having like double rounds of throwdowns, he doesn't have anything to give him right away. So he tells Phil that he got it on with. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, so he tells Phil that he wants to come clean, and then after that, he's like, "Yeah, but no." And then he's like, "Well, don't tell him." It's like, "Oh, I feel truly horrible." So he's like, he's having a messed up battle with himself. He has a messed up, well, not a messed up conscience. He's just having a horrible time with what's going on. So, anyways, Gail comes out and says, "I need some crossword puzzle help." And quotations, you know what she wants. So, Melissa, it's a movie. Gail, it's crossword puzzle. So, Carol is actually reading a book when Phil returns, and she's trying to find a reason why the count is low. So, apparently, it turns out that Phil smoked marijuana. Sadly, freaking damn Carol doesn't know how to say growing. Instead, is Gron. She said Gron. You would expect someone who actually is like, oh, you gotta pronounce it like this. She actually knows how to say it. Instead, it's Gron. Oh my gosh, she's like the biggest hypocrite. Anyways, another thing is that brutal punches or abusiveness to your crotch area. And he's like, yeah, net punch when I was in high school with a bunch of people. And for girls out there who don't know what that is, basically, have you seen Jackass before? When they just out of random punched someone in the balls? Exactly the same thing. So he did that in high school. And apparently he overly master, jiggy 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 jiggy. So anyways, he decides to go and try again, and Carol's like, do it to Billy J. King, which I'm like, ugh. It sounds horrible already. Oh my gosh. Anyways, Todd delivered. Yeah, so yeah, Todd delivered his sample. Todd proves that the test actually is good. Yeah, so the tests are good. It's just that he sadly doesn't have what it takes anymore, which is kind of bad. But on the other hand, it's like, well, if any girl wants to have sex with him but not get pregnant, looks like you have a safe way. Like, yeah, you're safe. Congratulations, man. But of course, it's kind of like the guy from Prison Break, though. It could turn you into a psycho. Yeah, infertility can turn you to psycho. It would be cool to see a girl turn psycho because she can't have babies. That would be kind of cool. Actually, no, it won't. But still, I would just say it would be kind of cool to actually see a girl actually rape people, rape dudes because she can't have babies, and that would be kind of funny. I would like to see a series. And I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that that's kind of messed up and off topic, but still, that seems kind of cool. Well, anyways, Carol, she came, but he hid it. Yeah, so he actually had the test results of Todd, and he decided to hide it from Carol. Then he actually showed up in a tequila pool, but this time it's actually filled with cola. And of course, he's having a session with his balls. His group, his support group. That's technically, yeah, Castaway. And he had Coke. Yeah, he had cola and he had Mentos, and he just put all the Mentos in there, and it fizzed out. And he tried to actually do one more time with one Mento and a big straw, and sadly, it didn't. The fizz was already gone, so it's kind of funny. That was kind of funny. So Todd is so sweating. He is so sweating it. I mean, he actually is kind of in quotations hiding, And then Erica, I'm like, yeah, I was kind of thinking, oh, I have to tell you guys that Erica didn't show up in this episode, but here she is now. And apparently, other Phil actually wanted Todd to help with the baby. And he actually said that he wants the baby to be raised so he could be as genuine and honest as Todd is. And of course, Todd accepted, and that was nice. And then all of a sudden, Todd kissed Erica. Oh my gosh, no. I do have to admit, at this point, they actually perfected the idea of making it sound like it's truly horrible. It's like, you know how it is when you tune a guitar and you actually tune it right, but if you tune it wrong, it sounds horribly weird. They did the same thing with the tune that they usually play, which that was cool. That's a smart move on you. I clapped that up. Well, anyway, so Todd is freaking out about that and everything else that's going on in this situation. All you have Phil, on the other hand, is pissed off and yelling at the art. Then Todd actually sees the water ski and decides to use the water ski going back and forth. And then you had Phil, yeah, trying the test again and again. And also asking Condoleezza Rice, the painting. Yeah, the painting has Condoleezza Rice in there. He actually asked her to help him. Condi. Well, they're both having major breakdowns. And then Phil faces reality and he goes to tell the truth. But instead of telling the truth, he faked the results and they actually kissed and did the monster mash. So after commercial, yeah, it turns out they had sex and now freaking Carol is doing acupuncture, but instead with the acupuncture needles. No, I'm saying it wrong. Sorry, guys. It's kind of late. Instead of using it that with the actual needles, she actually used it with clothespins. Yeah, and she actually bled too. It's supposed to be great for fertility, but shoot, I don't know what to say. For how intelligent she is quite stupid though. So Phil tries to tell her something, but Gail bursts in. Well, she actually walks in before he could tell, and she apparently wanted someone to hang out in the beach. So all the girls are hanging out on the beach now. And Phil wants to tell the truth, but Todd actually pulls a Kanye. For everyone who don't know, Kanye actually interrupted Taylor Swift at one Oscar ceremony or something. And it's like, yeah, that's good, you know. But yeah, so Todd does the same thing, but he actually does it to tell the truth. So he tells the truth, and Melissa was like, "What?" When she said, "Yeah, I was actually with Gail." And he's like, "Gail, I actually had sex with her." And he's like, "You whore." And Erica, as soon as he said, "I kissed Erica," she was like, "I didn't know that there was a line for this." Anyways, Todd decided to do this weird thing. I don't know what to say. I would have to say maybe a Mormon thing. Or on the other hand, I don't even know what it was called. I forgot what it's called. It was featured in Raising Hope, but instead of a bunch of girls and one guy, it was a bunch of guys and one girl. Well, anyways, if you guys know what I'm talking about, that's what he was planning. I'm just going to say Mormon. He decided to do a Mormon thing where they actually will have he has a bunch of partners and, well, no biggie. But oh frick, I'm like, yeah, he dug himself a hole. Oh my gosh. I mean, ooh, I do that all the time too. Yeah, I do it all the time too. Girls still so slam the door as soon as I say something that they're like, just close the door. Oh man. So, anyways, Phil gets to tell. Phil gets to tell her what he has to say, and she was okay with it. But then all of a sudden, someone showed up. She's like, "Look!" And it turns out to be Mike. And I was clapping. Oh my gosh. I was seriously clapping. That was like the best thing ever. I mean, Mike's story is most likely the best story that's in the series. I mean, Phil's story is okay, but the freaking damn writers decided to turn him like that. And that's when I'm like, yeah. Anyways, it was a beautiful scene. And as you guys actually was listening and you hear me laughing, the crazy part of instead of giving his brother a hug, instead of that, he decided to freaking net punch him. Oh my gosh, he net punched Mike. Oh my gosh. I really, really want to see what they have to say about the whole thing of he was telling the truth about he had a brother. For those who actually are watching this and didn't watch the first season or even my reviews of the first season, he actually made up a lie so he can actually hang out with the others when they decided to um cold shoulder him, exile him in quotations. Yeah, he decided to say, I am Phil's brother. And it turns out he does have a brother after all. So I kind of want to see what they have to say about that. The fact of he did lie that he was his brother, but he does have a brother. I would like to see how that goes. But anyways, there we go. The next episode is going to be very joyous occasion, even though you'll still have Phil continuing to beat up his brother, which is like, my gosh, you treat your brother like crap. I only would treat my sister like crap. My brother, nah. Maybe a little bit, but not as bad as he does it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and stay tuned for another episode recap or review of Last Man on Earth.